Warning. What you are about to see and hear is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are our opinions and do not reflect the views of BTW21 or its staff. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel and Chad.
God is looking for someone real. People are looking for something real. Just be real. We are your host, Daniel Lewis, Chuck.
We're going to say McCall.
Chuck
We're going
McCall.
to say that one.
Chuck, get in your
Hey,
seat.
hey,
Hey, Chuck,
come on now. Lord.
Man,
Chuck.
what happened to Chad Hudson?
Right here. Chad's here.
Chad's
Chuck's
here.
taking over the show again. Chuck's back.
Chuck is always taking
Chuck
over the
is
show.
back.
We've had several shows. We've had several shows now. We're working. This is our 19th show.
19th show. Chuck's
Number
been
19.
on 17.
Yeah, he's been on 17 shows.
17 shows.
Now he's sitting on somebody's lap over there.
What are you
is he?
doing up there? What are you hanging out like a troll?
Yeah. We are here.
I like it.
We are
Looks
here in
good.
Martinsville, Virginia. A couple of Patcha County boys.
That's us.
Yes. In here at Henry County, Martinsville, Virginia, listening to, we're getting ready to listen to.
BTW21 is where we're at.
Yeah, BTW21. We're getting
where
ready to
we're at.
interrogate above the fray. Above the fray.
Above
That's
the
all you
fray.
got to remember. 3 words. Above the fray.
Good stuff.
Ultimate band. We're getting ready to meet the people behind the band, and that's them right here.
Look at them.
Yeah, look at them. Introduce yourselves if
all
you don't
packed
mind.
in here.
We'll start out with the gentleman here.
Let me introduce the band first.
Yeah.
Mike, our bass player.
Mikey.
Mikey, the Rock Patterson.
Yes.
Our drummer is Chris Superman Reeves.
I agree.
And everybody in the world knows Chuck the Maniac McCall back there.
Hey, he's well known on this
Well
show, I'll
known.
tell you that much.
You didn't have to say nothing about Chuck.
That's true.
What?
And this is our vocalist, Calfee, and I'm
Yes.
I'm
Chuck's
comic
over
relief.
water.
I'm Dennis Calfee.
Dennis.
So y'all are married.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How long have we
Over
been married?
51
Over
long
51
years.
long
51 years.
long years.
Both of them are long years.
All I remember was a slap on the butt. Next thing I know, I was married. Nothing in between.
Nothing. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. I hope I have that with Katie. That's
51
amazing.
years?
51 years. That's amazing.
51 years.
Now, have you been playing music the whole 51
Oh,
years?
no.
So what brought it on? What started it?
Actually, we've only been doing this a little over 8 years, Kat and I.
8?
And a little over 8 years. So
Now,
never
have
did
you-
anything like that before in our life. You go figure.
Right.
So you haven't done music before?
No, we played, but we never played in a band or anything like that. But story is that we was jamming with my brother and his family, and there's a local musician. He's been in business about 30 years. Heard her singing, and he said, "You guys want to start a band?" We said, "Sure, it's Tuesday. Why not?"
It's
And that's
Tuesday.
That's basically what it was.
Love a Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
Yeah.
We spent 24 months with the band, which I knew was going to break up. But she and I had the bug after that, and it was just
kept
no
going.
stop. It just kept
Really?
going.
Now, do you guys practice at home just by yourselves? Do you spend the afternoon or the evenings?
Not much.
Not much. Not like you would, right? Not like you wish you could.
Should I tell him?
Yeah.
In the long period that we've been married, we've had no knockdown, drag out fights or anything of that nature.
That's
But
awesome.
but since we've been doing this, we have put the gloves on more than
It's
once.
on now.
Oh my God. Tempos and
Tempo,
lyrics.
get it right.
Yeah, we go over some, but most of the time we try to
with the
practice
band.
the band.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me kind of back this up just a little bit because I want to interview her as much as I want to interview you. Tell me how you got into music. How you got in? Because I love your voice. Because I've watched you. I've seen you live, but I've seen you on YouTube also. just amazing. You do a lot of great covers, but you also do a lot of great good stuff.
Well, thank you.
So when you tell me, where are you from?
Martinsville.
Oh,
All
you're
my
from
life.
Martinsville.
All my
Really?
life.
It's an
Yeah.
intimate conversation,
It
so we're
is.
going to
I'm
get,
sorry.
you know, where you
All my
from,
life.
Martinsville,
where were you
Virginia.
born.
Martinsville, Virginia.
I
So-
never asked a lady how old she was, so you don't have to say your age. But so you've had this music in your whole life, or is this no?
No.
Really?
Well, I've always wanted to sing, but I didn't. I sang to my kids and my grandkids, and that was it.
Really?
And, you know,
But those
I
are the
just-
people that matter,
yeah,
anyways,
that's the
right?
people that
Yeah,
matter
but
to me.
they don't pay.
Yeah.
They don't pay. They don't pay.
But there's got to be
No
something
ticket
that
sales.
there's got to be something that brought you to the stage. I mean, it's just like nothing.
Nothing.
Really, you just
Just-
kind of felt
yeah,
just
just-
him. You keep
Yeah,
kind of
just-
pointing to
yeah,
him,
yeah.
so it's just like
Yeah.
His brother's house at night, and
right.
yeah,
Just,
and that's,
let's just do it.
yeah.
Who knew, right?
Tidbit on it.
Right.
You know,
It's like,
but I've never been nervous.
Okay, y'all are older.
A lot older.
I was gonna say
Hold up. I wasn't about to say that.
a little bit older, little bit
A
older.
little bit.
But I have seen you do Guns N' Roses,
Yeah. Yeah.
Janis Joplin, which I mean that's kind of your era, I guess.
Yeah.
Janis
Oh,
Joplin.
yeah. Oh,
What
yeah.
else? I mean, who inspired you to sing the way you sing?
Janice
Janice.
and Etta James.
She's
yeah.
the number one. Etta
Yeah.
James. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes. Etta
Yeah.
James is awesome.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
So you play the guitar and sing.
How long have you played?
Well, I played, you know, in my sitting in my bedroom just playing, but again, we haven't done anything like this except for the last 8 years. Never gigged or anything like that. So
Married for 51 years, and then all of a sudden,
We're going to play some gigs.
let's just go out here to.
That's amazing.
All
That,
right.
I think that inspires some young people to hold up. You never know when your
It's
time's
never
coming.
Too late.
Never too late.
we're the poster
Never
children
too
for it's never too late. So,
Yeah.
Man, I love that.
Love it.
That's
Who
great.
inspired you? But I know you'd already mentioned Etta James and Janis Joplin. But who else?
Stevie Nicks.
Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Oh, yeah.
Janice and and Jimi
Jimmy,
Hendrix. Yeah,
yes.
Jimi Hendrix.
So you got the late 60s, early
Yeah.
70s,
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
just all that in.
Yeah, we
in
were
the same.
there. We were
You
there.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zeppelin and
Yeah.
Hendrix and all that.
We got to hear some stories, though. I mean, we got to hear some. What have y'all been doing? I mean, like, is it just no? You're just working for a living and
Yeah.
hear this, or
Raising grandkids.
Raising
kids,
grandkids.
Yeah,
Kids.
kids and grandkids.
so what got you knowing these guys? I mean, that's
That's a bunch of riffraff behind you there. I don't know about that.
call, man. I
One,
mean,
one night we went looking for riffraff, and their name came up
And
first.
there they were.
yeah, we were both on at the
Jason.
same time.
totally
Jason
agree
Mitchell.
with the riff
So
raff.
we
basically,
met Chuck
no,
at a
we used to go to Mountain Jack. So Mountain Jack's
Yeah.
open
Right there on
mics
Main
all
Street
the
in
time.
Martinsville.
Yeah.
And we would go down to Mountain Jack's, and he would always tell me I'm too loud and try to play the same. And I was like, no, it's just a baby Marshall, it's fine. But like Cat and Dennis would be up there, you know.
So what
that
I'm
was the
digging
very
at-
early days, and that's when they started. And we used to go to every open mic together, and I'd always
Yeah.
see them, and they would always be kind of just floundering because like they've always been this serious.
So floundering,
As they
you're talking
can,
about.
they're-
It's just
No, they
don't have a
not
band.
Their talent. It's the people that surround them.
Oh my
right,
Yeah.
right,
know.
right.
It's just like people don't follow dedication. So like, it's what the first rule I tell everybody: like the person you hire isn't a person who knows what they're doing. The best
Yeah.
person you hire is somebody that wants a job and will be
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Totally
so
agree.
dedication. If you give me dedication, I'll give you a millionaire.
Yeah.
If you'll show up and you'll just listen, you ain't got to know nothing to do any of those things.
Okay, now look. So
And that's just what we all do to each other. We just
right,
listen.
y'all got 51 years together. You've only been singing and playing with each other for 8 years.
8.5.
8.5
Yeah,
years.
8.5.
Well, I mean, good Lord. You got to tell me there's something that clicked there to like, let's do this, or what happened? The kids are raised, the grandbabies
yeah.
are
Yeah,
there,
Basically,
Yeah.
the stars lined up, and then
the stars lined up,
And that
and
first,
there we
that
are.
how it goes.
first night up on stage, which was Mountain Jacks.
yeah.
That was the first
time
night.
we
Yeah,
played.
well,
Yeah.
we practiced for that. Like I said, we did. Once we got into the experience of a band, you know,
So then you started looking up open mic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
yeah.
So you
Open
practiced
mic.
at the house.
Yeah.
And then open mic, Mountain Jacks, Uptown Stewart.
Yeah.
When it was there.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then y'all just went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
kept going.
Wow.
Just kept going.
Wow.
Would
That's
not
cool.
Yeah.
And
So they
So-
messaged me again in like 2017, and then like
So it's 2017.
Yeah.
they ran through a lot of musicians, and they had a drummer at the time. And we just booked the shows. I showed up to their house and we practiced, and we played a couple shows like that. They could tell my commitment, and they could
Yeah.
tell that like
Yeah.
I just
Well,
had,
you know, I told you,
we
yeah,
played
yeah.
together, we got
Yeah.
along.
So what
And
I
then
mean,
Never
just-
mind, I
brought
seen
it up,
Chuck.
I was like, I know a drummer. I know
I've seen Chuck play guitar behind his back.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen him play with his teeth.
Lying in a ditch. Oh, I'm sorry.
line the ditch.
I wasn't supposed to tell that.
him and a coyote.
But we played.
that one.
You know, we played. I think the first thing we played together was at a benefit, at toy benefit.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And we
Spencer
had-
Finn.
and-
So tell us about that. What is
Well,
that?
it was-
We raised like $2,000 over, and
Yeah.
Now that was Big Bird's
No,
tournament?
this
No.
was something that
A different
they put
tournament.
together, and Chuck asked us to
Yeah.
come play.
I was
And-
with the Lonesome Bones.
Yeah,
the
and-
Lonesome
yeah.
Bones did that
Okay.
charity at the Spencer Penn Center.
Creatio.
We played
Yeah.
there with Creatio and Above the Fray.
Yeah.
We raised like over 2,000.
So you kind of look like you're sitting on the drummer's lap here. We can't hardly
Are
hear
you
you,
sitting on
man.
his
Oh,
lap?
we're good. We're good.
Look at
We can't hardly hear you.
Do you want
So-
this mic?
No.
Hear y'all talk.
No, it's good.
Chuck,
Get that mic back.
It works great.
the coolest
Sometimes.
thing, the coolest thing about that benefit was the MC was a mime,
Yeah.
A mime.
and he did a hell of a job.
Really?
Never said one word and introduced 5 bands.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Held up
Yeah.
signs.
Muddle's
Held up
Muddle's a
signs.
menacing man.
No, I love that. One of my cousin AJ's friend, we were doing haunted house, and he came. His name was Steve, and he came as a mime. And as soon as he got there, as soon as he was in costume, that was it.
Yeah.
There was no communicating. We're trying to put on a show, and I'm trying to communicate and tell him what we're going to do, and he's still over there talking. just talk. No, he never left.
Never?
You know, he never left it. He came in costume and he stayed in that, and that was great. So I like that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So you're going to perform for us.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate y'all. First time I heard y'all, I think it was Scuffle Hill, and then Chuck had sent me some YouTube, and it was Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
That's why I brought that up. It was Turn the Page. Several other things that was going on. I mean, several other. I just loved it. I loved it, and I appreciate y'all being on here.
No, I've never
we
heard
kind
it.
of got to dig into them a little bit, though.
Right, I've
I'm
never
trying to
heard
think
it.
of the
You
right.
never heard it?
No, because I don't know what show we're doing. I never know what we're doing, when we're
Right.
doing it.
Right.
Daniel tells me we'll have this guest. I thought you guys were going to be a politician. So I was ready to argue. I thought some politician was coming on here. And I was going to, ruffle my feathers and get into a,
That's a week or two away. We're gonna have
So I never know what's going on. This is a surprise for Chad. Yeah. But this was a great surprise. I heard you guys warming up. I heard some eagle sound.
Yes.
A lot of classic sound. There's
Yes.
acoustic. What I like is acoustic music with electric. That
Yeah.
kind of combo.
Yeah.
That really excites
Beautiful.
me. It's beautiful music.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to hear you guys play. We're gonna play that pretty soon, I'm sure.
We are.
don't know.
Got a little bit. I gotta dig a little deeper though.
Are you getting intimate?
We're an open book.
Y'all got to help me though.
All right.
51 years y'all have been married.
What do
Y'all
y'all do
from
before
Martinsville?
music? Before music, let's say you only did that for the last 8. What did you do for the last,
Good
40,
gravy.
42?
42.
We had our own business. Had our
43.
own, had our
Own
own
business.
business and run the business, just generally living,
Yeah.
Right.
So when this came about, it was just like I said, it was just the perfect time, and I was getting to the point where I needed to look what I was going to do the rest of my life.
Right.
And I'm the worst bass fishing in the world, so I gave that up. And I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
couldn't sit
I'm
down.
a fisherman, man. You want to get on it? We'll get on it together.
No,
I'll do it.
I love it, but I'm a Bob Euchre of bass fishing.
It really is.
Trust me. But so this came along, and we didn't know. I mean, we didn't know what she sounded.
You always had the same music in common. I would
yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't spend 51 years together.
Right.
That's what I'm
Not
wanting to
just
know.
music.
I got to dig it out of them.
Oh,
I'm still
yeah.
digging here, Chad.
I know you're digging, but the thing of is, I think we're gonna play a lot of music on this show. try to get their sound out there, try to get them.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about, do you have upcoming gigs that you all want to promote?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have
yeah,
some
yeah.
shows that you want to, talk about? Go,
Well,
you
we'll
know.
be at Scuffle Hill, May 27th.
Yeah, May the 27th.
The
May
27th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the one we're looking, we've got bookings up through next January. So.
Nice.
booked.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
booked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
But you guys, I think that you guys know Laura Steele,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we're playing there on the last weekend
Llama
of June.
Mama.
Yeah.
Right, Laura Lama.
Yeah,
Llama
yeah,
Mama.
Llama
Llama
Mama.
Mama.
She's a great person.
Yes, she is.
She's just a wonderful person to have in our community.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Have somebody like that in our community. She's
Yeah.
just
She-
Right.
great.
Yeah.
She's great.
But we're playing there on the last weekend of June.
June the 24th.
24th, whatever that last weekend.
24th,
On the pond. It's going to be a beautiful.
It's
Got to
beautiful.
keep an eye on it because she just started this year, this concert series, one
Mm-hmm.
month, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you're familiar with it, but got the pond, and right across the pond, you got the natural amphitheater.
Right.
Well, that's going to turn into a festival. She didn't know it yet.
Really?
But I got a feeling that'll turn into a festival.
Now her
Right.
husband
Small.
is Rodney. What's his name?
Ranger Rick.
Ranger
Ranger Rick.
Ranger
Ranger Rick and Laura Lama.
Steele.
I love it.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm
They're
telling you,
great
I
people.
love Laura. Yeah, I
Right.
love Laura, but Rick, he's always been my man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a really
cool.
good.
He's
He's laid back, and I can see where he's taking.
But
taking
he's
off.
what I call an American.
He is
He's
American.
American.
He
I
is
love
American.
it. He's
Yeah.
American.
Rick,
Rick
American.
the American.
American.
I love it.
Laura's, she's.
So you got some
Laura.
gigs. Now, if you have some gigs that you're unsure of the dates, we could probably load them up before the show, put them on the bottom.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've got them all
Stuff.
down. Yeah.
Try to promote what you're
Yeah,
doing
that'd be great.
and see if I can get out there. I think that will be a good time for me to bring the kids out there. I got
Yes.
a house full of kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring them over to Laura Lama, listen to y'all play.
Yeah.
and we'll have
Yeah.
a good time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, we look forward to that.
So these boys right here behind you, they've been sitting kind of quiet.
Doing their thing.
We've had them on the show before.
They know our nonsense.
They know, yeah, they
They know
definitely
our-
know our nonsense.
But I want to know, hey, guys, fellas, in the back, in the front too, I ain't excluding y'all.
Paintbrush at the ready.
After the show, it's my man's birthday today.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Big old 45 today on Be Real, the podcast.
45.
We're going to go out and have a steak or something afterwards. We'll do that. Have a drink.
Well, thank you.
Water. We'll do that.
Water.
Happy birthday, brother.
More water.
I ain't drinking water, but anyway, so how long have you been playing with the whole band here then? If you guys been playing 8 years, how long have you been playing with the band? Is that
About a
8
year.
years as
A little
well?
over a year.
Yeah. A little over a year. Yeah.
Now you told me earlier that he's your 13th drummer.
13th drummer in 8.5 years.
Lucky number 13.
Yep.
So tell me about that.
They
so
hate
you
drummers.
You just kind of hate drummers.
They hate drummers. He's playing the acoustic. He's like, I could keep the beat with my acoustic guitar. I don't need no dang drummer.
Lars Ulrich did not work out,
Yeah. Drummer,
which I totally agree. That man is, yeah.
So what? Okay, what is it, real quick? If we could, I mean, not expose anybody, but if it's been the 13th drummer in 8 years, is it dedication? Is it? Because I know this
The
guy.
feel?
He
Yeah.
plays
Chemistry.
and he's
Man,
got
he
chemistry.
does.
chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Yeah, plus you're dealing with a lot of egos sometimes.
Yeah.
You're dealing
Absolutely.
with
Right.
personalities. And seeing how Chris has no personality, we're good.
No, Chris, old Superman. No, Superman back there. He's got personality.
Yeah, he
And
does, yeah.
I
Right.
tell you,
Yeah.
he could keep up a rhythm, and I noticed that he could adjust.
Yeah,
Yes.
You
that's
know,
it, yeah,
when I
yeah.
saw him playing before, when he was on the show, you know, the
That's what
guitar.
all three of these guys
Right,
do.
Yeah.
right. The guitar will go over here a little bit,
Yeah.
and then he just keeps on. Really, Chuck. And then he just keeps them round up. No, we're over here now. Come on back. You know, and same with the bass player, Michael. I mean,
yeah.
you know,
Michael's
just
solid.
brings it back
Yeah.
to where we're supposed to be
Man.
Yeah.
in our performance.
Yeah.
Right.
I was a big fan of Jason Newstead back in the 80s when he took over Cliff Burton's spot.
Right.
I just got a shout out to Mikey because I have went and listened to them jam several times now. Just they're not playing in front of people. They're just doing their own thing.
Jamming, practicing.
And then Mikey, man, and the drums. I mean, it's a love affair. It really, I mean, bass. No, I'm sorry.
Bass really
I
is.
always explain it too wrong.
It's underrated in the
It's an
song.
intimate conversation.
I believe. I mean, what I've noticed about music is bass playing is underrated in a performance. in a
Yeah.
song.
It is.
Yeah.
It
But
is.
it's what
need it.
carries it.
Exactly.
It's what
Right,
carries it. So without
right,
that, you don't
right.
have
Exactly.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yeah. And you got to
I
find.
appreciate what he
You got to
does,
find people
Yes.
that can play to your front people
Yeah.
too.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, most of
And
them couldn't play to her because they get to wind up listening to
can.
one thing.
Do you know that is my, we were talking about love affair. That is my love affair with Chuck. Is that
I'm leaving now.
sit down and listen.
You got
I'm
some-
just saying.
You got some Bud Light?
I got about 6.
The Bud Light, not in this beer. No, but what I mean is,
Location.
I've seen him play with different bands.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
brought 3 bands in here.
Yeah.
He came
And
here.
himself?
He came in here playing with himself. And then he brought 3 bands with.
He did
and-
that.
But what I really appreciated, who was he playing with the last time? He was playing with somebody. He was over there. No, who was it?
No, it was Josh Jones.
Josh Jones.
Yeah,
When he
yeah.
played with Josh, he was Josh's accompanist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't stand up. Now, granted, he can come out in the front
Sure.
and start doing his thing, but he stayed back and he let others perform, and he was accompanied to them.
Yeah.
And that's what I admire about you, brother.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
good shit.
Yes,
That is
yes. You-
good stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Cut that one out.
Cut, beep, beep. Sorry.
You can't say shit.
Sorry, Shania. You can't say that. But we do what we can.
I just
Okay.
try to just let people do their thing.
Yeah.
I can see when like people are just it's kind of like the basic story of any beginning of anybody. You
Right.
just need a chance sometimes. You just need people behind you. Like Ford needed the Dodge brothers.
Need somebody behind
The
you.
Dodge brothers
Yeah.
started the Ford Motor Company,
Right.
and then
Right.
started the Dodge brothers.
Right.
Everybody wouldn't give the Dodge brothers a chance. They're as American as anybody, but they're immigrants and they drink and they bar fight because they don't take
Amen.
care of
Yeah.
You're not allowed to the country club, so we just buy the land across the street.
And never had
And
a
we
hit
build
run.
our own house to wait
Right.
that you guys were not letting you in yours. But like then Ford knew, gotta get these guys. It's just the American dream.
But
Everybody's
American
in this thing
dream.
together. I tell
love it.
everybody that wherever I work every day, I
love
work down there at Hamlin Express, and we just try to, talking about cars is hard. You just gotta learn how to like cushion the blow and save them some money,
Yes.
and just keep them riding. Because I tell people this every day. I'm like, you don't have to take a Hippocratic oath to be a mechanic, but you really should. My dad told me that his whole life. Basically like, your car's your horse. You ain't gotta know nothing about it, but you gotta take it somewhere you trust. And that's
Right.
a hard thing because everybody thinks you're getting ripped off. Sometimes they're telling the truth in this town, but it's hard to know because nobody really trusts nobody because everybody's just on edge.
But I do
That's
appreciate
Why you
you.
got to be real.
Right.
Be real.
I do appreciate
podcast.
you and your support behind people.
Yes.
And what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's why he's been on here.
Right.
Like a quarter of the show.
More than that.
It's better, so I'm just here like
He sat in your seat.
Every time I come in the studio,
Yeah.
every time I in the studio, there's Chuck.
There's Chuck.
I'm not complaining though. He's a good
I
guy.
love him.
Plus-
I love him.
He
I
works.
love him.
He works cheap too.
Yeah.
He does work cheap. Amen to that one. Yeah. Yeah. Couple
So,
extra dollars.
Real
There's
quick, I
Chuck.
don't know how long we have. How long we have, Shania?
No. I want to know.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes.
I want to know where the name of the band come from. Above the Fray. I loved it.
Besides Fight the Monkey. And,
Oh,
To fight the monkey.
No, it's
yes,
not a long
that's
story.
a long story in
But-
itself.
we were.
Wait, no. I got to hear the
We
long
love
story.
long
Fight
stories.
the monkey.
Yeah.
So 8 years ago, it was Fight the Monkey.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
It
better
took
than
a long-
Spank the Monkey.
Well, yeah, that came about. But her brother, who's about my size, when he was 19.
Where did Fight the Monkey come from?
Well,
I'm throwing it all out in the water.
back in the day when the fairs came to the town,
Okay.
you could
the
wrestle them,
fairs.
you could fight the monkeys. They had monkeys in cages.
Really?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
stayed
You
in
could
for
fight-
3 minutes, you
Yeah.
got $5 or something.
I was born in the wrong generation.
True.
I didn't like some monkeys.
You ever fought a monkey?
No.
Neither.
No, I'll take that back. I'll take that
I don't
back.
like- I don't like
I have.
monkeys.
And I've got pictures of it.
I'm standing right here.
Well, anyway, again,
I'll bring him next time.
her brother was, I didn't know him then, but again, he's about my size, and he
Little
decided
scrawny.
at 19 he was going to fight that monkey. And they tell you, when you get into the cage, the first thing they tell you is don't punch the monkey. And the first thing he did when he got in the cage is punch the monkey.
You damn right, I would too.
Well, the monkey was an orangutan.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They said he pulled him
Any
too
which
tired.
way but loose is what they call it.
Pulled his clothes
And
off.
that,
I mean,
they had to beat the monkey to get him off of him.
Really?
So,
Yeah.
and of course, Bill's
That's
passed.
sad.
Yeah.
That's a strong animal.
The monkey killed him.
But anyway, so
That's sad.
in honor of Bill, we named it Fight the Monkey.
Yeah.
Fight the monkey.
So we had to change that.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, it came on.
Yeah.
How did the other one?
Well,
above
we
the fray?
were just talking, and you know, I don't ever.
Y'all.
Yeah, just she and I were just
Yeah.
talking, and we was reminiscing about leaving the first band, which was some family and all that.
Yeah.
And I knew it was gonna break up because it was just great
Oh,
chaos all the
man.
time.
Right.
So I told her, I said, yeah, we sort of rose above the fray to leave the band, and she said, I
That's
like
where
that.
it came
I
from.
like that.
So
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
still
it.
miss Fight the Monkey.
I know.
Still fight the monkey.
So we greatly appreciate Fight the Monkey being on here tonight. You can see Fight the Monkey at a lot of local places.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Take care of the monkey.
If it's Chuck McCall, you can beat the monkey.
So let's talk real quick. We got like 2 minutes, I'm sure, or a minute and a half. We got 2 minutes. What have you guys been doing besides playing with the band here? You've been doing other
Retired?
stuff. You got anything else
Oh,
going
them?
on?
The other band.
They're not
I'm talking
retired.
about the other band
We
members.
just got done playing Bessemer's Billiards Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trailer
I
Park
wanted to get down there in
Right.
Greensboro.
Another band, and it was pretty awesome.
Mm.
We send it as usual. Our broken amp head just got some stuff back from Mark Denton uptown. Dude's amazing. I finally got the
Shout out to him. I mean, you got to get a little
Mark
bit.
Denton.
We can barely hear you, man. You got
No, they can hear Chuck.
Mark Denton.
Chuck
Yeah.
talks.
Chuck is loud,
Chuck
but
talks like his.
I want to make
guitar.
sure that Mark Denton gets his.
Man, I
spot.
think I got a tan on this.
You got a tan?
Yeah,
man?
she got a good filter on this. I'm looking like I'm tanned up. Look at that. That's good.
El Salvadorian?
El Salvadorian, thank you, Shania.
Yeah.
I like
You don't
that.
need no.
Michael, what you been doing, brother?
You don't need no napkin.
Everything been good? Working hard, playing music.
Mike is the
That's
man.
what to do.
When we're not practicing with them, we're practicing with the wandering.
Right?
And stuff like that.
Just staying
Play
busy.
music, yeah.
Superman's just staying busy. Playing.
Superman is staying
playing
busy.
Now, do you have a different drum set than you brought last time? Is that the same one?
Same one, but
Is
I do
it?
have a couple.
Okay.
That's
That just
the
look,
most decent one.
I thought you. I don't know. It
So
just looked different.
y'all are
That's
getting ready
good.
to jam for us.
It's
What-
gonna be
What are you
great.
gonna play?
I'm ready.
What's
What's the lineup?
Can't you see? Grilled
Can't you
cheese?
see? Hold on now. Can't you see? That is who's Can't you see?
Marshall Tucker.
Marshall Tucker.
Marshall
Tucker
Tucker
Band.
Band. I love them. That's great.
That's one of our first.
Chuck says we wrote that. All rights.
Right, we wrote
All rights reserved for Chuck.
We wrote that back in 1968.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do Can't You See? Marshall Tucker.
Grilled cheese blues, which is original
Grilled cheese?
that he wrote.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something you
Yeah.
wrote.
On the back of a napkin.
I
I
love that.
love it.
Yeah.
That's,
the back of a
that's the
napkin.
best.
At the
Now,
steakhouse.
And,
so that's the one I'm gonna want to push.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
push that one.
Now, what was the name of it again? Cheeseburger?
Grilled
Grilled
cheese
cheese
blues.
blues.
Grilled cheese blues.
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 Grilled cheese blues.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese blues.
It's
I'll
about
tell you.
lunch.
Grilled cheese blues. I gotta
Hey,
remember that.
y'all look that one up. Grilled cheese blues.
Grilled cheese blues.
Blues.
And then what else
Above
we
the
got?
fray.
What else we got? What else
The
we
other
got?
ones we did.
We did Hotel
We
California.
will do.
Oh yeah.
We will do
You're getting ready to do
Hotel California, which
I
is
love
one of my
that.
favorite
That
songs.
is- dude, we can
Eagles.
sing that one.
Right, we'll sing it right now.
No, we
Break it
don't.
out.
We don't need to sing
Break it out.
On
sing
the
it right
dark
now.
desert highway,
Cool wind in your hair. Right, no.
one smell
That
of
will
police.
stop. Blow that.
Stand by me.
Yes,
That was
Yeah.
that will be great.
Sam Cookie.
Yeah, that was
Sam
it.
Cookie.
That was it, right?
That's
Yeah,
all
that was it.
I got
Yeah.
for you.
That's
So
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
we appreciate you.
Yeah, greatly appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Good meeting
Well,
you,
thank
brother.
you
Thank you
guys
guys.
for having
Thank you
us
very
on.
much.
Hey, thanks, sir.
Man.
Thanks for
you.
being
Sorry we
here.
didn't talk politics.
I know y'all.
We'll get to that. We'll get to
Still shake a hand, man. Yeah, Superman, Mikey.
Mike, good seeing you again. Bye.
Screw him.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck will be back.
We'll see you next week, Chuck. Yeah. Chuck will be back.
Chuck's always here. We just open the closet up and Chuck comes
Fall,
out.
uh,
Right.
It just falls out.
He
Next
actually
thing you know,
lives
it's
here.
like
We're your hosts, Daniel Lewis, Chuck McCall.
No, Chuck, nothing. Get the hell out. Chuck, you're out of here. Hey, no, for real. Y'all be real and come on back.
Be real.
Please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you.